So there has been, I don't want to say like this trend, but I've seen two videos, so I'm going to call it a trend. There's been this trend of this 90s makeup. And well, I decided to try it and I'm not mad at it. I'm not a fan of the lip on me. I like a lighter lip on me, but everything else, y'all comment down below. It's giving, it's eating, there's no highlight. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then stay tuned. So I'm just going to show you guys the inspiration for this look. When I tell you I love the way how classic and how beautiful this look is, it's just, it gives very timeless. I'm like, I just have to recreate this. So I'm gonna do my best to follow along with the video. So I'm going in, I'm doing my eyebrows first. I'm trying to be very, very natural. I do like, typically I like my brows to look natural, but not as natural as this. But you know, here on the channel we're gonna be trying different things. So I'm going in as light as possible to do those brows. I don't do too much carving out. I mean, you guys would have already seen by now how the look came out, but yeah, I'm just going in and just, lightly filling in my brows. Once that's done, I'm going in and just lightly cleaning up my brows. Now, this look, they called for more of an arch, so I'm just trying to do my best just to make sure that I give as much arch as possible, but in the most natural way, if you know what I mean. Once I'm done carving out the brows, I go in with this, I don't even know what it's called. I think it's a MAC 252 brush, don't quote me, because editing Kim is not at home, but I go in and I just kind of like blend. This is something that I do with my brows on a regular. Like, I'll go in and I'll like blend the brush intentionally into the line so that it doesn't look too harsh, even though my eyebrows come out defined. So just making sure again that it's natural but at the same time defined. If you see me constantly looking down, please pay it no mind. I'm trying to follow along with the video, but it's like a reel on Instagram. I'm going in with my Il Makiage foundation. I don't know if you guys recall, I tried that out years ago. It's a great foundation, gives great coverage, but it's just more matte than I would like it to be. I had left some on the pump, and surprisingly, it's been years. When I say years since I used this foundation, and a lot of foundations, concealers, they tend to separate, especially when they're sitting just for a few months. This has been sitting for years and it just didn't separate at all. So I'm actually quite impressed by that. But I went in with this foundation because she mentioned in that video that it calls for a more like a matte look, because I guess back in the 90s when they were doing these looks, the girlies weren't, doing glow or dewy foundation, so I just figured that this would work best. She used a cream foundation and your girl was not about to go out and buy any foundation because I already have so much makeup that I already don't use. So I'm just going in, make sure that I cover everywhere that needs to be covered. So since I went in with the Il Makiage foundation, I didn't realize I had their concealer, and I'm like, let me go in with that. Yo, when I tell y'all this has been sitting for years, there's no separation, like I mean that. And I think I actually kind of like this concealer. Why did I stop using this? But I'm just going in with that concealer, have no idea what the shade is, and I'm just lightly blending under the eye, because again, this is just meant to look like really, really natural, really, really seamless. So, I'm just trying to make sure as much as possible that it, you get a little bit of light to the face, but it just doesn't look overdone. So now I'm going in with the light set, Laura Mercier setting powder and translucent, and I'm just brushing that over my concealer just so it doesn't crease. So now it's time to go in with contour, and in the video she actually applied contour right to the eyelid, and I'm like, oh, this is different, but since we're going for the look, we're going to do everything that the creator did. So we're going in, doing the contour everywhere contour needs to go, and then we're also going to add it to my eyelid. Now, y'all know I'm a makeup girly, so I'm a fan of putting whatever looks best wherever it needs to go. I would have never put contour on my eyelids, and I've seen people contour over like their eye crease, but never thought to put it on my eyelid as like an eyeshadow. I'm here for it because, again, I believe in putting makeup wherever makeup looks best, not just where the packaging said it should go. So now that it's applied everywhere it needs to be, I'm just going in with my mini, or one, you know what I mean, going in and blending out this this contour so it can look, just very natural and very seamless. So we are doing many different things in this video. So I'm going in with a sponge and applying my powder. It's the MAC Mineralized powder in the shade Dark Deep. It is my go-to under eye once I am done concealing and setting under my eye, or baking, however you want to call it. But I'm like, I feel as though this just called for it. I don't know, it just came to me. I don't want to say it was like a vision, but I'm like, you know what, I feel like this needs to be applied with this sponge in order to get the look that I'm going for. So once I do that, you just see me going in here and just kind of cleaning up the contour, adding coverage where I need to add more coverage because my face is a mess. But yeah, I actually kind of really like how the sponge turned out under the eye versus the brush. You know, I think I'm going to try changing up. I don't say how I do some of the things with my makeup because of this look, but you guys will see. Or again, you've already seen the finished look, and it's really giving. So I don't recall when she lined her lips in the video, but I decided to add it at this point in time. I did put on some lip conditioner also by MAC, just because I feel as though the look calls for it. So what I'm going in here and doing is I'm doing blush, but I don't have the exact shade, so I'm adding 3 colors. So I'm using Blunt by MAC, which is I use as a dry contour, but it's actually a blush. I'm using Breezy, and I'm also using Raisin. I think it goes with the look, but I feel as though the look probably called for a deeper red than I had available because I just typically don't wear those colors on my face. Maybe I could have mixed the Blunt with like a Loudspeaker also by MAC to get that more reddish tone, but you know, I don't think I did too bad for trying out the look for the first time. Now it started to look a little crazy. Y'all know I don't do crazy, so I'm just going back in with my foundation brush. I didn't put any more product on it. Same thing with the sponge, and just kind of blending out those harsh lines because we hate a harsh line over here. Now I'm adding the mascara. It's a new one that I got from Target. I like it, but it also started to do the same thing, bleed out. So if you guys know a good mascara, please comment it down below. Finished look, when I tell you guys I love the way the look came out, when I say ate and left no crumb, this is what I mean. It looks so natural, so effortless, so flawless. If you guys haven't tried it, please try it. It's definitely a look for the books. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, turn on those post notifications. But that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.